Hello, this is Mark from ColDesi and Digital HeatFX, and in this video we're going to do a comparison of the Digital HeatFX models and the systems that you might be investing in and which one is going to be best for your business. It's going to be a little bit of a good, better, best style, but also really just which one is best for you, your needs, your business needs, and your budget. So let's go ahead and just start with a quick intro of each system, and then we'll go into each one, and then in the end we'll show you some print size comparisons and some color differences too, which are going to be pretty interesting. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and we'll start with the most compact, which is the Digital HeatFX i550. We'll go over here to the flagship model, the most popular, which is the Digital HeatFX 8432, and then the newest and the most technologically advanced, the Digital HeatFX 9541. All three of them are awesome. Let's find out why. So first, we'll talk about the i550. So this Digital HeatFX system is designed for really two things in mind. One, it is compact and it is budget friendly. So you can finance this for around $200 a month, and you can invest in a whole system for somewhere around $5,000 to $7,000, depending on a heat press and other accessories you might want. So it's the most affordable system. It produces a A4 size transfer. So just imagine a typical sheet of paper. And it has a great versatility. That's what's another really cool feature about this. You can purchase a set of sublimation toners, and you could pull out the standard toner, put in the sublimation toner. You could pull out the sublimation toner and put in a fluorescent toner that will glow in a black light. You can also pull out the white toner and put in a clear toner. So it's really versatile. There's a lot of add-ons that you can do, and you can really build up this system. It's a compact size, it's a compact price, but it's a really powerful commercial grade printer. So if you are a small business looking to get started, you're on a tight budget, it's a great way to go. Also, if you are looking to be more portable, you actually want to bring your printer and a heat press somewhere, this is great too. The A4 papers, compact size paper, it's great to work with. You can use a smaller heat press with that, things of that nature. So it's a great portable, compact system, and I love it. It might be right for your business. Most businesses, though, are interested in the Digital HeatFX 8432. It's been a flagship model now for some time. It's been proven to be a powerful printer. Prints a much larger transfer, a tabloid size, so it's 11 by 17. I'll hold that up right for you too. There we go. So it does an 11 by 17 transfer, which is essentially 2, right? If we just want to do a quick size comparison, 1, 2. So it's basically double the size. So double the size, double the output. The cost of the toner and paper and everything is actually a little cheaper too, so you're going to save some money that way. And the price is still on an affordable range. So $7,000 to $10,000. $200-$400 a month, kind of depending on what you're investing in. So it's very affordable, very, very reliable, and just known. It's what put the Digital HeatFX name just really big on the market, is just how popular the Digital HeatFX 8432 has been and continues to be. So it's an amazing printer, and it's fast, reliable, 2-year on-site warranty, and it's been the flagship model for that reason. Now, the best kind of what we have here is literally the best printer, and it's the best printer not just because of that it's big, but also because of what it can do. So the size for one is remarkable. This one prints a huge 13 by 19 transfer sheet. So this print is huge. You can really gang up a lot of transfers and a lot of designs on one transfer sheet. So that's a time and a money saver for you. It's also the first printer that's a 5-channel system. So our other systems are CMYW, cyan, magenta, yellow, white, and they use those 4 colors to produce a full spectrum of colors, including black. It's called the composite black, and it just uses all those together to create a black. This actually has the black in it. So what that means is you get a much larger color spectrum, a much deeper and richer black, and all of the colors that are going to use a little bit of that black, you get more colors out of that. So you get more oranges, more reds, more blues. So it's really fantastic in the color and the size. Also has a 2-year on-site warranty, and this currently is going to just take over probably just as much of a flagship machine because it's so powerful, it's so amazing, and I highly recommend this if it's within your budget. The budget on this one's going to be about probably $13,000-15,000. The financing on that's probably in the 300s. You know, it really depends on what you need and all of that, but financing is available on all the systems. They're all great. The next thing I want to show to you is just some size comparisons on the sizes of the prints, and then I'm also going to show you some color comparisons too. So let me just hold some up first, and then we'll put them next to each other. But this right here is these are all on large 100% polyester shirts. In case this is the first video you're watching, the Digital HeatFX systems all can print on cotton and polyester, light and dark colored garments. They can also print on rigid goods and on other hard substrates, so you can print on wood, metal, we've done glass, cardboard, tons of things. We even have, there's a soccer ball kicking around somewhere that we've done as well. So this right here is the 550 print. So if you kind of see me holding it up, it's a large 100% polyester t-shirt. It's a very fair size print for this. It's not so small that it's uncomfortable looking on a large shirt. But this is going to be the max size you're going to get out of one transfer. There's software that you can use to help stitch transfers together and you know, make 2 transfers into one big one, but this is the size of the print right here. All right, let's take a look at the 8432, and this is really the reason why so many folks upgrade, spend a little bit more money, finance a little bit more, is because you get a significantly larger print out of this. So this really is filling up the shirt. You're not often you're going to need to go much bigger than this on a large or even an XL shirt, and then anything smaller than that, this is almost too big for it. So it's really, for the most popular size, you can get a really huge print. Remember, you're getting 2 of those transfers on one sheet. So the amount of work, the amount of time you spend on the heat press, all that goes down with the 8432. Next, here we go, the big 9541 print. Same shirt, 100% polyester, size large, and this is huge. So this is huge for this. You can really get those all over prints that you want when you want to do just single size prints, just massive. You can fill up the entire front and the entire back of a shirt on these transfers with that 13x19 paper. So it's huge. Now, you're not always printing that large though, right? A lot of custom apparel out there is logos like I'm wearing right now, or just maybe something right on just in the center of the back, a phone number. You know, that's common, right? You might get a pizza place or a donut shop down the road, calls you up, or you walk in, you say, you know what, I can put your logo on the front, I can put your phone number and website on the back, and let me show you how you would do that with each one of these. So if you had the 550, you're using an A4 paper. So we've got 5 of those sets on here, and it's a 4-inch logo, and I think this was about 8 or so inches wide. So we've got digitalheatfx.com, the phone number, and the logo. I've created 5 sets on one sheet, which is not too bad at all, actually, to be able to print one sheet and make 5 shirts out of it. But then we step up to the larger paper, and this one we've got 9. So we've got 9 on here, almost double, you know, with being able to fit all of them in here. And again, now we're talking about 9 shirts. So if our order is for 18 shirts, 2 transfers. You know, there we're going to use 4 transfers. So you can see how the time starts to add up. You figure roughly, very, very rough, it's like about 3 minutes to make a transfer. Print it, put it on the heat press, get it ready to go. Roughly 3 minutes. Just for the sake of doing some math. So if we were going to do, say, that 18 shirt order, we're talking about 3 minutes times, what did we say we needed to do? 4 of them. So 12 minutes, 6 minutes. You cut your time in half. All right. So now let's look at this one. Okay. This one's cool. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those on one. You know, so this is really where your production really starts to take over, especially when you compare that. You know, not quite triple the number on there, but almost. And we've got a dozen shirts on one transfer. Now as your orders start getting bigger, right? Say you're doing 60 shirts, you know, for all the staff at a restaurant, and they all, you know, got a whole bunch of staff, they all want to get 5 shirts, one for each day of the week that they work. You're doing 60 shirts. If you're doing 60, you're talking about 5 of these, right? 5 transfers to create 60 t-shirts. Now that we've taken a look at some of that, let's go ahead and get some close-ups of the sizes so you can really see them next to each other. And also I want to show you the color difference between the 4-channel systems and the 5-channel system. So let's go take a look. Here we are with a close-up of a couple of prints on this top print right here. This was printed on the Digital HeatFX 8432. That was the middle size, the 11 by 17 printer. And this was printed with the Digital HeatFX 9541. That's the larger, the 13 by 19 with the 5-channel system. Now, this type of stuff is hard to capture on camera sometimes, and we'll put some pictures with it as well. But I want to show you where to look, and when you really start to look at this, you can tell. And if you're outside in the sunlight or you're in really bright lighting, you even notice a bigger difference. But let me show you some things to look at. So for one, let's just look right here. And when we look at the D, this right here essentially looks yellow, right? And you can kind of see it in the camera as well. And you can see here that there's much more of that fade out, that kind of ombre type of look, where you've clearly got yellow here and clearly have the beginning of an orange here. So that's because you can create more colors with this. The more colors you can create, your fades will look truer, you know, brighter. You'll achieve more colors. You're just not going to achieve some of those colors between there. Another spot where you can really see it is just right in the eye. This eye right here, you know, the orange that's in there, it's clearly is orange, but it's not as vibrant of an orange as this. And then we can also see it kind of in this from the A to the L. As we look in here, you see a little bit of the magenta, and it quickly goes into the cyan. This right here, you can really see that fade out. So it fades from the magenta, and you're getting some purples in there down to the cyan. So when you look at this, you really you can really see some of the color difference. And take a look at some pictures on the Digital HeatFX website as well, where we'll do some more comparisons. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you the size comparisons next to each other too. Here we go. We've got our 3 designs lined up. We've got our Digital HeatFX i550, Digital HeatFX 8432, and Digital HeatFX 9541. You can see just side by side, same shirt, same design. When you line them up, the size difference is huge. So we've got our A4, which is about 8 1/4 by about 11 1/2 roughly, 11 by 17, and 13 by 19. Well, thank you very much for watching our comparison on the Digital HeatFX models. And what do you do next? So go to digitalheatfx.com. Make sure you check out, there's a comparison article on there, and we've also got some other videos and other information. You can live chat with a pro there, so if there's some deeper questions you want to ask about functionality, how the print system works, all of that, you can go ahead and see that on there, along with tons of other demonstrations. Or if you want to just pick up the phone, talk to one of our pros, they'll be happy to point you in the right direction on which printer is best for your business. So recapping, Digital HeatFX i550, Digital HeatFX 8432, and the newest and best technology, the Digital HeatFX 9541. Thank you very much for watching, and talk to you later.